Hey y'all, this video is meant to be a wake-up call for any and all of you that are headed to hell, on the highway to hell, and you really don't seem to care. And I have experienced that with many people throughout my life. Many people at work, and my family, just people that they're clearly on a highway to hell, and they don't care, and they're like speeding there. They're like freaking going 80 miles an hour on the highway to hell. They're like, psh, get me there right now. Why? Because they're stupid. They're stupid. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. People who have no fear of the Lord have no wisdom. They don't think. They don't think before they act. Like that country song, "What Was I Thinking?" I played that at Papa John's one time, and my coworker said he wasn't thinking. And that so many people, that's like the theme song for their life. What was I thinking? You weren't thinking. Think before you act. Think before you leap. Think before you do anything or say anything. There's literally a verse where Jesus says, by your words you will be justified, and by your words you will be condemned. So what you say really matters. Yeah, and then Jesus also said, if you say to your friend, you fool, you will be in danger of the fires of hell. So you really got to be careful what you say to people. It's important. Your words matter. Life and death are in the power of the tongue. And yeah, you could see that as other people's life or death, because if you're encouraging or discouraging, if you're discouraging, it will cause depression, which will cause suicidal behavior, which will eventually cause them to die. But if you're encouraging, hopefully they will become a better person. Hopefully you'll help them get to heaven. And that's the responsibility that we all have with everybody around us. Life and death are in the power of the tongue. What are you saying to the people around you? Are you encouraging them to be strong, to be better, to be a better person? Or are you discouraging them? Are you telling them, oh, you're never going to be a good person? Don't say that. Or you're never going to be smart. Don't say that. Or you're never going to find a boyfriend or girlfriend. Don't say that. Don't say that, You can bless or curse people with your words. And this is more in the Old Testament, that before a father would die, he would bless his children, usually his sons. He would put his hand on them and give them a blessing. And that blessing would carry on throughout their lives. People don't do that now. But my grandpa did that. He told our family at one point that with all their 4 kids, every morning or every night, they would bless their children, to speak a blessing is saying things like, you will be the head and not the tail. You'll be a leader and not a follower. You will overcome. You will conquer. You will be successful. You will always have lots of money when you need it. You will get straight A's. I spoke a blessing over my son after he was born. He was like 2 weeks old, and I was like, someday you're going to be the most popular kid in school. All the girls are going to have a crush on you. You're going to excel in every single sport. I was like, you're going to get straight A's your entire life. Yeah, and my dream for him now is that he'll become a doctor or a lawyer and make millions of dollars. All things are possible to those who believe. According to your faith, it will be done to you. What do you believe about your children? What you believe they will become is what they will become. What did your parents believe about you? Whatever your parents believed about you is probably what you ended up doing. My mom believed that I would go to college and that I would graduate, and I did. I mean, she believed it and she expected it. But she believed it. My grandparents believed that I would be successful in that way, and I was. Of course, after college, my life has been a freaking roller coaster, but hey, at least I finished college, right? Yeah. I feel they should have had a dream for me beyond college, Don't just stop at college with your kids. Don't just be like, well, just go to college, get your degree. What about after that? Speak blessings over your children and your grandchildren after college. Like, what are they going to do? How are they going to succeed? It's not like that easy to succeed in life, It's just like, there's so many people that want to cut their legs out from underneath them. They want to sabotage their own success, which that's demonic and that's evil spirits. I mean, I struggled with that when I was in college. It probably was demons messing with me, like trying to make me sabotage my own success. Like, I should have been more talkative in my college classes, but I wasn't, I was like the quiet kid. I don't know why. I think I do know one reason, because I was always afraid of getting pregnant. So I didn't necessarily want to talk a lot. I didn't necessarily want to attract the college boys to me because I wasn't ready to have a family. Yeah, and it's just kind of weird. Like, when you go to college, like, the point is to graduate. But if you're a woman and you fall in love and you get pregnant and you drop out of college, then what was the point of the first 1 or 2 years that you did? Then it's like it's all for nothing. Anyways, it's important to speak blessings over the people in your life. Speak a blessing. You will be successful. Parents, say this to your kids. You will make straight A's. You will be the most popular kid in school. You will excel in all your sports. You will never be picked on, even if you wear glasses. No one will ever tease you about anything. And everybody will love you, and you will love everybody. Every parent should speak those kinds of blessings over their kids, their grandkids, any young person that they're around, And don't speak a curse. Don't say anything negative. Don't say anything negative to or about your children in front of them or to other people. Don't complain about them. Don't complain. Life and death are in the power of the tongue. What you say, it's like it goes out into the universe. And you have no idea how powerful your words can be. Your words could essentially dictate the actions of angels and demons. And I think that's what it means by life and death are in the power of the tongue, because you're sending out that energy, but your words can dictate what angels and demons choose to do to you, to the people that you love. You really got to be careful about your words. Like the Israelites, when they were in the desert, they were complaining nonstop, and until they pissed God off, and that's why God killed like thousands of them. At one point, he opened the earth to swallow thousands of the Israelites because he was mad that they kept complaining. Don't complain. Don't complain. Whatever you want, you need to be grateful for it. You need to be grateful for it, or else it's going to go away. God's going to take it away. That person's going to run away, or you're going to drive them away. If you want something, you got to choose to be grateful for it, and you got to choose to speak blessings over that person, that relationship, that they'll be successful. According to your faith, it will be done to you. What you believe that someone will do is what they will do. What you believe that you will do is what you will do. What you believe you're capable of is what you will be capable of. I think so many people, we all have these dreams, and then they don't happen. And we're like, well, I guess I'll just stop dreaming because those dreams didn't happen. Like, no, don't, just keep dreaming. You just never know when something might happen. You just never know. Your breakthrough, your success could be just around the corner. And so many people, it's like running a cross-country race. I used to run these, I was in cross-country in high school. So many people, they're in this cross-country race, they're like a block away from the finish line, and they just sit down. They sit down, and they're like, I'm tired. I'm done. And they don't see it. They don't see it. Like, it's just around the corner. You're a block away from the finish line. And you just sit down, and you're like, no, I'm done. I'm tired. I'm good. I don't want to run anymore. I'm tired. And they just sit down. And you're like, come on, man. The finish line's like right there. Just keep running. Keep hoping. Keep believing. Keep believing. There's a great quote by Eleanor Roosevelt. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Do you believe in the beauty of your dreams? First of all, do you have a beautiful dream? Hopefully you do. I pray in Jesus' name that every single person around the world right now will acquire a beautiful dream. And don't give up on that dream. You got to stick with it. You got to stay in faith. You got to keep believing and keep hoping, Don't give up on your dream. And don't change your mind, Don't change your mind. Don't be wayward. Don't be double-minded. The person who is double-minded should not believe that he will receive anything from the Lord. Why? Because you have faith and you doubt. You have faith and you doubt. You have faith and you doubt. So then you don't get anything. Because you keep losing your faith. You keep giving up hope. Don't give up hope. choose to keep believing. Don't let that spirit of doubt come in, you know. I mean, it could be a spirit of heaviness. The Bible refers to a spirit of heaviness, which I think causes depression. That's when people just give up hope. If you really want something, like there's a sermon by Joel Osteen, How Bad Do You Want It? If you really want something, you're going to keep having faith that it's going to happen until it happens. And you're not going to give up. And you're not going to sit down when you're a block away from the finish line. So keep running, keep believing, keep hoping. God loves you. God bless. Bye.